So,
Okay.
welcome to Northern Powerhouses, our business success stories series of interviews, where we discuss with local business leaders their backgrounds, their successes, their challenges, and what's really driving them forwards. And this morning, I'm delighted to have with us Liangyu Hawks, who's managing director at Anstar. So, Liangyu, thank you for spending some time with us. And if you'd like to introduce yourself, Anstar, what you do, how you help people, that would be wonderful.
Okay. Thank you, Chris. Thank
Mm.
you for inviting me. This is my first time. So hopefully I give whatever I think and I know. Yeah.
Brilliant.
So like you said, Liangyu Hawks originated from China, came to UK in 2005 and did a PhD in Leeds University and did a couple of years R&D, and then 2015 really through a work opportunity and came to the UV curing industry, which become very passionate about it. And since 2018, Anstar, founded by myself. And 2019, I started to assemble a team, working with a few partners. And this is the journey started from there. And never look back. And I can't see this is a wrong journey or right journey, but I am enjoying it every day. And
Brilliant.
especially when you have a team, it's just the responsibilities get you
Yes.
out of bed every morning. Thank you.
Abs- Absolutely. No, it's great. I mean, great businesses are built on great teams, aren't they? So it's building great teams. So and therefore we have to be great leaders to make sure that we lead them well. So could you explain a little bit more about what you do and what sort of people you help? Who are your typical clients and customers?
So what we are specialized in the UV curing. So the product we provide, that we supply, is mainly used to make inks, coatings, and adhesives. For example, being used in 3D printing and being used in nail gel. You know
Right?
the Yeah,
Yep.
nail gels, and the dental filling also use our product. So you probably wouldn't see like the label, the food packaging, the label, sandwich boxes. When you look at the printing, the label actually using some using our product.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, you wouldn't notice, but actually our product being used almost your daily.
Yep. Yeah, no, I can imagine. Yeah, there's so many different areas and uses that UV curing can follow. And as you say, it's a sort of thing. I love talking to people in different businesses because there's so many businesses where until you realise they're there, you don't realise they're there. But then you realise, of course, we need a business that helps with that sort of thing. Um, so looking back a little, if we start looking back a little bit to start with, when you were growing up, is this a sort of future you foresaw for yourself, or did you have other plans at the time?
Uh, I think when like earlier we said, when you have a team, it's really actually not about making money anymore. It's really about the responsibilities, actually the team, the
Yes.
future of each individuals who actually has faith, has belief in you. And so what we are doing now is growing the team. the,
Yeah.
the, the team is growing, the business is growing, and I really believe, reputation.
Yeah.
You look after your reputation, look after the team, look after how you do business with your partners, with your
Yes.
customer partners. It's that's what I believe. The
Yep.
partnership is yeah, the business world, I don't think it's that complicated. It's people make it too complicated. It's really simple. It's you do whatever you are good at. You wear your heart in your sleeves, and you speak your mind. Simple. Keep it simple.
Couldn't agree more. You're right. It's a great saying that humans make it more complicated than it needs to be. You're absolutely right. So looking back over the growth of your business, what are some of the biggest challenges that you've had to overcome so far?
The challenge is it it's, when you have a good product, when you have a good attitude, and you really you serving your customers, your partners. But the challenge is really actually the team. Find the right people,
Yeah,
find the people with the right attitude.
yeah,
I believe knowledge you can teach, but attitude and what people's belief almost you can't change people. You got to find the people with the right mindset and join you, and you constantly remind the people what we are here to do and why we are doing it
yeah,
and how we're going to do it, how we're going to do it together. It's really actually give people the confidence
yeah,
that they can do,
yeah,
and you guide them, support them. And I think that's really the biggest challenge. And the people, you don't really know what's going on in their mind, and
yeah,
maybe they tell you one thing, but in their mind they are thinking other thing. It's the open communication. We very much encourage everybody just tell us. Doesn't matter is it right or wrong, doesn't matter is it good or bad, just tell us so that we know how to help you.
yes,
Yeah, in our business, we very much like have people as committed, as passionate as
yes,
ourselves. But very often you get some people, they think, okay, I only want this as a job, not a career,
yeah,
not, yeah, I just want to have a comfortable life. That's also fine. But as long as you clearly communicated and we know what's your need, you can't ask everybody to be same as yourself. So as long as we know what they want, what they need, what's their plan, we can actually help them to fit in. Because a team, you can't have everybody the same. You got
yeah,
to have somebody strong at this, somebody strong at that, and somebody wanted to do more, somebody just want to do suits their lifestyle. That's fine.
yeah,
Diversity is really what makes the business successful. If you
yes.
go to our website, you probably can see the multicultural and the very diverse team we have.
Yes, brilliant.
Mm.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. We help when we help people with recruitment. We actively exactly say traditional recruitment is we recruit on experience, but we sack on attitude. It's like so why not focus on attitude? Because you can, as you rightly say, you can train skill above a certain level. Obviously, there's a certain level of qualification you'd probably want in somebody. But above that, once you've got that level, it's all about attitude because it's and a match for your culture within the business.
It is I believe every company is like a family.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, it's a family. You have your company's culture. You have your that's a specific culture that's only
yep,
your team
yep,
has, your business have. And yeah, and everybody needed to be first, needed to actually, okay, buying. I like this culture, and also everyone needed to contribute to
yeah,
that. Yeah, if you only want to, I very often talk to my team and said, this culture is like a bank. If you want to take money out of that bank, you got to save, you got to
yes,
put some savings in.
yep,
You got to build a culture that you like and you enjoy.
yep.
You can't just take it. You got to, put your own effort in as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. No, I couldn't agree more. I think everything you said makes perfect sense. And alongside team and culture, are there any other key things you've learned about growing a business? that you can share?
I think it's the partnership.
Yep.
Yeah. I understand some business just think, okay, we are here to make profit. We are here, you know, to make a profitable business. But you can't only think about yourself. You got
Yeah.
to work with your partners, your supply partners and your customer partners. It's really work as a big team.
Yeah.
My dream is, even before I came to, especially after I came to the UK, I think my biggest dream is become a bridge of east and west.
Brilliant.
And because it's not, nothing is about the language. I English is not my first language. I don't speak a brilliant English, but
You
I
do
use
very well.
I use my heart.
Yes.
I communicate with my heart, and I think it's culture.
Yes.
Between the west and the east, it's culture. When you actually can you bridge these two culture, and then you tell your daily life. It's not only what you see on the TV, on the news.
Yeah.
Like what we experienced during COVID.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
in China and in the UK, it's completely different than in
Yeah.
Europe. It's completely different,
Yes.
especially when people are not clear about things, are confused, and then when
Yes.
big things happen, when the environment changes, it's really actually how we, you know, um, marry the cultures
Yeah.
together. How we, trying to understand, trying to help each other. I
Yes.
think this is really, yeah, everything about the business, about what I believe.
Brilliant. Wonderful. And I think you're probably aware we're a business coaching organization. I'm keen to know who the best coaches you've worked with, whether that's business, sport, or life in general. Who's had the biggest impact on you personally?
I think, to be honest with you, I haven't had, um, proper coach. I'm still working on it and finding the one that suits you. I think I'm very influenced by good friends.
Yes.
I'm not sure if I could mention the name.
Feel free if you want to, but
Yeah.
it's okay with
Yeah, his name is Fergus Smith, and it just asking me questions
yeah,
and challenging me, and I think majority of the questions I have answered. But
yeah,
if somebody is only even just ask you the question, just prompt you to think, then I actually really help you. I think the coaches, um, because the cultures different. Everybody is different. You find that coach that you could work together as a team.
yeah,
Really is helping each other.
yes,
Help each other to improve and help each other to mainly understand things. I
yes,
think that's yeah, it's a journey. It's like you find your your own therapist.
yes,
you you
yes,
go to work through a couple of people, and these eventually actually find somebody. It's not you constantly being it not one way.
yeah,
It's two way. It's two way.
absolutely.
Hmm.
Yeah, some of my clients often say they feel like they're in therapy sometimes, and but it's whatever works. And whether it's from the people that you know or other sources, do you have any favorite quotes or sayings about business or life or success in general?
I very firmly believe, I can't even pronounce it his name. It's boldness has genius, power,
Yeah,
and magic in it. And myself is because the culture and because the experience, the background, and a very I remember my previous boss, and they said, "I'm just so bored." And what's that saying? Ruff the feather,
Ruffle the feathers.
ruff the feathers. And very often, I don't know, I don't even realize that I upset people just because I speak the truth, and I only,
Yep.
the fact. No flower about it, no, flower language, no nothing.
Straight
Yeah,
speaking.
just straight to the point. And the truth is sometimes is hard.
Yes.
Is hard to accept and to even to hear.
The,
But
the,
that's the truth.
yeah, no, that yeah. There's a really interesting book called Radical Candor by a lady called Kim Scott, and she talks about the value of plain speaking with when it's combined with care for the other person. So if that makes sense. So if we say it with care, she calls that radical candor. If we say it without care, that can be something slightly different. But it's really interesting that you say that, because when I was listening to her book, she narrates it, and she said when she was a child, one of the things her mother used to say was, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything. And she said that's not really helpful, because sometimes you have to say things that aren't nice for the benefit of the other person, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I believe, you should. This is how I believe it. What I believe. You should, you need to be bold. Don't waste your time talking about rubbish,
Yep.
but be kind.
Yes.
Sometimes people just think, oh, I'm speaking the truth, I'm telling you. But sometimes the kindness also need to be there.
Yep.
Otherwise sometimes you probably want to achieve, that goal. And because if you without that kindness, you are achieving the opposite.
Yes.
So really against what you actually trying to do. So yeah, you got to be aware sometimes.
Absolutely, absolutely. And talk about books or podcasts. Do you have any favorite books or podcasts you can recommend on, again, business or success or personal development?
I think, doesn't matter what you do. Yeah, doesn't matter you running a business. Doesn't matter, how big, how important you are. It's really actually the personal development is really the number one you should work on.
Yes.
Because yeah, when you run a business, when you lead a team, it's really challenges and absolutely challenge you on every aspect, any point, any corner of you. You're not sure, or you haven't worked on it, it will be burnt out and show you, this, you need to work on that. Yeah.
Yep.
So really, I highly recommend a podcast called Modern Wisdom.
Modern
uh,
wisdom. Great.
Modern wisdom. Yeah, I think it's, the lots of great guests, and the what they talking about. It's just something. Wow, I have to work, years and decades in order to achieve that. But
Yep.
you don't have to achieve, what everybody else has already achieved. You can actually make you aware. Okay, that's something that's, oh, I never thought about it. Oh, I
Yep.
never knew that. That's, sometimes that's enough for ordinary people like us.
Yes. Brilliant. Modern wisdom. I will look that up. I haven't heard of that one, but I will have a look. So thank you for that. Um, and speaking of learning, what would you say you've learned about yourself throughout your journey so far, Liang? You.
Yeah, thank you. Get my name right. Liangyu. Yes. um, yeah. Can I just tell you a funny,
Please.
experience and what happened before? Um, that was my I had an interview with with a company, and there was they asked me, because Liangyu, a Chinese name, is quite, I understand that it's quite difficult to pronounce it. And they asked me, do you have an English name? I said, yes, it's Liangyu. And they said,
Brilliant.
do you have a nickname? Uh, uh, so easy for people to call you. I said, yes, it's Liangyu.
Brilliant. Well
and
done.
since then, everybody, in that company call me Liangyu, and then which makes me feel really, because that's me,
Yeah,
uh,
absolutely.
yeah, that's me, and I try my best to actually to get people's name right, and I believe I deserve people actually call my name properly.
Yes,
So
I agree.
that's aside the story, just to share with.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more, though. Brilliant.
Sorry, what's your question? I forgot your question.
Yeah, no, it's all good. So, what would you say you've learned about yourself throughout your journey so far?
Oh wow, I came from a business family. I always think um, I want more, and I work hard for it. I never thought about you know I would have my own business, because I actually ran away from my family, from my father wanted me to go back, run a business. I think probably I was the one, with a little bit of brain, but I wanted to stay in Wuhan, where I studied and worked, and I wanted to stay in big cities because I'm just a very curious person.
Yep.
I didn't think I'm so brave. I either I'm stupid or brave. I just came into business. I think this is a good opportunity. I never let it go. Um, I also believe that was a saying: chance favors the prepared mind. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. If you are prepared, you want more, you want to be successful. When there is a opportunity, that is that you think you can do better
Yep.
than the people you know,
Yep.
don't hold back.
Yep.
Go for it. Go for it. And every day you learn something new. Being a business leader, what I feel every day is I feel incompetent. Every day I feel like, oh, I don't know that, and then I know how to do it. I have to put a brave face. Let's face it. Let's find out. Let's do it together. And yeah, that's what I learned about myself. I never knew I'm actually, like you said, resilient.
Yes.
Especially when I founded Anstar, I was going through career changing, and my personal life changing. Go through divorce that was really hard to go through on my own, and yeah, but only when you go through the things and you think, yeah, I can do it.
Yep.
That's the attitude I was talking about.
Brilliant.
If you have a right attitude, that I can do it and
Yep.
I want to do it, and you can get anything done.
Brilliant. Wonderful. A great attitude to have, and clearly that's a big part of your successes you've achieved so far. So, one question I have for you in my organisation, Action Coach, we help people build true, what we call true businesses. And our definition of a true business is a commercial, profitable enterprise that works without its owners. I'm
Yes.
keen to know your thoughts on that.
Absolutely, absolutely. I firmly believe that. Okay, I think you got to trust your team.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to trust that you train them, you guide them, you support them, and you got to trust them first. And through my life, I've been hurt and gone through lots of bad things, but I choose to trust, to believe people. I think that's a very good character
Right.
or trait you got to have. Otherwise, you will be living in a world that you can't trust anybody. You feel insecure all the time.
Yep.
So yeah, you got to trust the people and give them opportunities to make mistakes,
Yep.
to grow. Yeah,
Yep.
to grow. And when I very often tell my teams, well, you go to train your own team now. Yeah.
Great.
So yeah, I firmly believe you trust your team, and when the team in a certain let's say stage, and I I would love, I keep telling them, I would love to, actually, I'm calling you just on the beach and to see, is everything okay? You say, tell me, yeah, everything okay. Then
Perfect.
yeah, I need to be hands off more.
Yeah.
But when you have a young team, you go to support them, give help everybody to gain the knowledge, experience, and especially the confidence
Yes.
before you can actually say, well, off you go.
It's quite a difficult thing, and it's something we work with a lot with business owners. In that the process of doing it is straightforward, but the mindset change is quite difficult because he's going from, it's about us and it's about us leading a team to, as you rightly say, support the team and taking those steps back. And it's quite a difficult process sometimes for some people, but you're absolutely right. That's where we should be going. And that's gives careers, gives opportunities to those people in that team.
Yeah, I believe it's like you bring up your children.
Yes.
It's not the children not ready. It's your own.
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
You
absolutely.
don't want to let it go, and you enjoy secretly. You enjoy enjoy that. But yeah, the children need to grow up, and the team need to grow up. They
Yeah.
need to lead their own team.
Yeah.
That's where we're going.
Brilliant. Wonderful. So looking forward to the future, what does the future look like for you and Anstar, and what challenges do you think you might face, if any?
I think at the moment the biggest challenge is still the team. Yeah,
Yep.
we need to get the right team in place, and then the current the managers train them and they develop their own team. The challenges the current the market the
Yep.
market is soft.
Yep.
The demand is very very low, but I believe when there is problem, always chances, always opportunity.
Yes.
So, but again, you got to be prepared. So at this challenging period, at this time, so what Anstar is doing is we are preparing, we are training a good team, and when our team ready, and we can take any business, we can actually do a lot of things. So I'm not worried about the business. It's when you have a good team.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I can see you're a team player through and through, which is wonderful to hear. And I'm keen to know what you'd say to anyone that was thinking of going into business right now. What would your advice be?
Um. Oh, it's a great question, but also quite difficult. Um, I definitely see, running a business is not for everyone,
Yep.
because every day you go through like people slap on your face and puncture your stomach. You feel like that every day, really.
Yes.
And yeah, like I said, you feel incompetent. It doesn't matter how knowledgeable, how
Yep.
experienced, how great you are. The challenges, the problem that rise every day is different. And that requires a type of person with the specific personality, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, and the resilience. It's just absolutely everything. But how you develop
Yeah.
resilience, resilience, that is really actually you got to learn. You got
Yeah.
to have an open mind.
Yes.
Uh, Definitely not for everyone, but if you have a passion, that's your dream. Don't let the dream just a dream. Go to do something.
Brilliant. Absolutely. Couldn't
Mm.
agree. I couldn't agree more. And if you started your business again, is there anything significantly different you would do you think, or would you pretty much be the same?
Uh, I would prefer to have some partners.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because when you have a business partner, you could have idea bounce. You could have a brain
Yes.
storm, and you could just discuss. You could share the pain and share the successes. Yeah, share everything on your own. It's just so hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
We said before we started, or early on that it is quite lonely running a business. So having partners where you can share the burden, talk through things, makes a lot of sense.
It is. It's sometimes even you have somebody who understands you, to listen to you, to
Yes.
hear you. That's yeah, yeah. This journey is not a journey that full of roses. You see, people. You see people being successful, and you think, oh, that sounds so nice. It looks so glamorous. But you don't know when you are, when you are having a holiday, when you are, sitting at the beach, and that business, you know, a founder is crying, is struggling to
Yeah.
find a fund to even pay, the staff's
Yes.
salary, and they are crying because it's just being challenged to really to the sophist, the heart, the part. Yeah,
Yes.
it's definitely not a easy journey, but definitely worth it.
Brilliant.
Mm.
Brilliant. And final question for you. What advice would you give an 18-year-old you if you could go back in time and do that, Liangyu?
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
18 year old. When you are 18-year old, you just don't know anything, and you wish you know. But I've learned that just be brave, okay, and always and open to learn.
Brilliant.
Work hard to learn, and also work hard, because everything you do will not be wasted.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
We learn from everything. Yeah. Good success, failure. Keep learning.
Yeah, and also, when opportunities come, take it, grab it with both your hand. Don't let it go, because you have so many people and with a brilliant, mind,
Yep.
clever, and with good knowledge and good tools, but not everybody can be successful, because people just let the opportunity go,
Yep.
and they think, oh, doesn't matter, there will be something else. The opportunities could not actually happen again.
Yeah. That's yeah. They don't come around all the time, do they? So grab them
No, they
as they come.
don't. Yeah, they don't come all the time. When it comes, and I yeah, recognize and grab it and work hard.
Brilliant.
Uh,
Brilliant. Well, Yang Yu, it's been fascinating talking to you, and thank you so much for your time today. And for anyone that's watching would like to contact you or Anstar, what would be the best way of making contact?
I think nowadays LinkedIn, and we have contact detail on our website. Do reach out. Anything, I think life is so short. Yeah.
Yes,
And if, we could help everybody, and if I could do anything, like the people help me and believe me, I would do absolutely everything.
brilliant. Very, very sound words for many people. Thank you so much for your time today. And it'd be great to swing by in another 6 or 12 months and just see the next stages of your business development and your team growth, if that's okay. But for now, thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank
Great
you.
honor. Thank
Thank
you.
you.